franchise in the Caribbean Premier League. Reminded us of it at the toss, how much he's enjoying batting. Now that he's captaining, he can put himself exactly where he feels like batting. They've got a good lineup, the boys in Guyana. Still had to push a couple of guys down the order to make sure he opened the batting. Whoops, that's coming straight towards the commentary box. And we were all getting out of the way there. Missed us by about 1.5 feet.
But it's a monster there by Sohail Tanveer. Again, in the slot. And a player of Tanveer's quality is not going to miss out on that.
Yeah, that's gone into the neighbour's backyard.
But that's 3 in a row for Sohail Tanveer, and he's on fire.
There's a Bulls club right next door. I'm hoping no one's playing there.
That's high up in the air. Oh, what a catch. What a catch.
Stand up and take a bow. That is outstanding. That is magnificent. Sohail Tanveer is livid with himself. He timed the previous 2 deliveries so well. This one went about 40 stories high. And the captain of South Africa, Aubrey Swanepoel, took the catch of his life.
Yes, a very smart catch there by Mr. Swanepoel, the captain. Makes good ground, gets to it, keeps his composure. He completes a very smart catch. So that's the end of Sohail Tanveer. South Africa keep picking up wickets. Pakistan are 29 for 2.
Captain catches captain. He must have run about 30 yards there. And what about the reaction? It's almost as if he does that every day. Takes the catch, tosses it to his keeper, almost goes back to his fielding position.
Swept away this time. The square leg boundary. So rather expensive. So Sayu Bokwe for South Africa. Still got 1 ball to go.
22 already. Oh dear. Has that gone straight? Oh dear, I hope that photographer managed to defend himself. (26) of that over from Sayu Bokwe.
Again in the slot for the Pakistan batsman. I've got a feeling the cameraman's copped a blow to the back of his head.
Yeah, luckily it was probably a ricochet off the board. Otherwise it would have been a much harder blow.
Well, the captain's in the attack. Right arm off break bowler. This will be an interesting viewing to see how the Pakistan players play young Swanepoel. Just eased into the offside by young Hamad, who moves on to 19 off his 6 balls that he's faced. That's 4 more to Pakistan. Hamad moving on to 23 off 7 balls now. Pakistan needing 31 more runs. Well, that's been called a no ball. Just want to remind the viewers that there's no free hit in this competition. Ahmad using his feet. Bangs it down the deep mid on, just for a single. So the equation, 30 runs off 16 balls required. Oh, that's got to hurt the captain of South Africa. Smart bit of fielding. although conceding just a single, it's got a sting. Hit very firmly back. Tell you what, he's definitely stopped a 4 there. Oh, that banged away over deep square legs. Had 6 runs. That's just a gift. An absolute gift for Pakistan. Again, halfway down. And great bit of batting there by young Hamad, who swats it for 6 more. And walks off to retire for Pakistan. So he retires on 36, just off 10 balls. And Swanepoel proving very costly for South Africa. Still got 1 ball to go. There, bangs it away, walks off.
We knew the equation there. He got to 30, hit at 6, and off he went.
So Sohail Khan walks to the wicket. Still 17 required by Pakistan. Sohail Khan has swatted that over deep mid off for 6. First ball that he's faced. So that's the end of Swanepoel's over. 27 conceded off that. Pakistan move on to 64 for 2 at the end of 3 overs. Have another look at that 6. Nearly got it to the Hubler sign, missed it by a couple of feet. Still yet to see a 12 hit in this competition. So we got Fresco Adams coming on. Swanepoel, South Africa captain, realising he needs to get his death bowler into the game. Maybe try and get the pressure on Pakistan by picking up perhaps the odd wicket here. Starts with a wide.
Of Pakistan, Anwar Ali, Sohail Khan. That's how close it was to 12.
Well, that's 6 more to Pakistan. Lovely clean striking there by Anwar Ali. Knocks up the Virgin Atlantic 153rd 6 of the tournament.
Yeah, first they were targeting the commentary box, now they're targeting the cameraman.
Playing a miss by Anwar Ali.
I'm wondering always, for hitting the Hublot sign, you get 12 runs. What's the prize for hitting our cameraman? You get to share in that camera. They're expensive cameras.
Oh, well, a couple of dot balls there for South Africa. Oh, no. It's been given a wide. The bowling team can't believe it.
Scores are level. And the fast bowling duo will complete the job for Pakistan. And they dutifully do it with a nicely flicked boundary by Anwar Ali.
Yes, so Pakistan cruised to victory in only 3.3 overs. Win by 4 wickets. It's almost a walk in the park for Pakistan to get the lowest total of the tournament.
With their efforts despite losing this one to Pakistan. Pakistan have got 2 out of 2. It's a wonderful setting here at the Kowloon Cricket Club. Crowd starting to come in later in the afternoon. And it was Hamad Azam, after an excellent last over, when he bowled, 36 of 10. The maximum possible without hitting the Hublot sign is what you can score is 36. Retired. And then it was Sohail Tanveer, Anwar Ali and Sohail Khan finishing the job for Pakistan, chasing down the lowest score posted in the first innings of the tournament.
Yeah, look at the bowling lineup after Corny drive first over. There wasn't really much to write home about for South African bowling. I know they were only defending a very small total, but their bowling obviously went the distance. So Pakistan win the game by 4 wickets. We had good contribution by Hamad for the Pakistan batsmen. Unfortunately, the South African bowlers could not defend their modest total.
And they've been well supported, that's for sure. Got big crowds coming in, but wherever you look at crowds, as Ovesh Shah and I were talking just a few minutes ago, the Indians, the Pakistanis, they all turn up in big numbers, and the Pakistanis certainly have turned up with their flags and their fans. Meanwhile, we've got a player down with Kathy. Kathy, who have you got?
Yes, I'm here with Hamad Azam. Congratulations, great performance. Must be happy with that one.
Yeah, of course. It was a very important game for my team and for myself as well. So I'm happy.
Now, Sixers cricket, it's very different to any other cricket that we see usually played. What are you making of it so far?
Yeah, it is it's a great experience and a fun cricket for me, and that's my third time, so I'm enjoying it so far.
What about the other boys?
Of course, they are enjoying it.
What do they make of this ground? It's quite small.
Yeah, a new experience for them as well, and it's really nice. You get a break from the. So it is nice.
Now, what do you make of MCC? You've got them coming up next.
Yeah, we need to win the game. We have to make the rhythm. So gonna be a good game.
I heard they went out on the town last night, so they might be a little bit tired by the time you guys play each other.
Sorry, come again?
I think they went out last night and had a bit of a good time, so they might be a bit tired by the time they play you.
Yeah, of course. As long as we are winning, we won the 2 games with a big margin, so our morale is really high. So hope we will win the game.
Well, good luck for it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
At the moment on points anyway, with 2.6.
Yeah, they're all supporting even the runner-up team on that occasion. South Africa, they've got the hard hats on to watch out for the big sixes. And that's what happened in the Pakistan innings. Despite that effort from Corne Dry, it was just Pakistan all the way in the run chase. Hamad Azam was the man of the moment for them, with the ball, with the bat. Sohail Tanveer, some big hits, and even though he got out, the damage was done by then. Those were 2 massive hits from Sohail Tanveer. How about this? One of the catches of the tournament, without a doubt. Obrish Vanipol ran about 30 yards and just plucked it out of thin air.
That was Hamad with his fireworks there, favouring the leg side during his innings. Very well aware that he was on 31 to retire. Make sure you hit it for 6 at the last ball, and then the Pakistani bowlers finishing off with a flourish. So Pakistan ramp home to victory in only 3.3 overs. And now we look forward to the next game. Plenty of carnival atmosphere here. Kids, families.
Meantime, Oasis, let's go back to the very busy Catherine, who's got the general manager of Hublot with her.
Yes, I'm very lucky to be joined by Luke Mover from Hublot. Thanks for coming along today. You've been here for a couple of hours now. What have you made of it so far?
Well, it's my first time to attend a cricket match, a cricket tournament, so I must say that the venue is beautiful, it's very nice, and I see the enthusiasm about the cricket in Hong Kong, so I'm very happy to be here. Yeah.
So how are you going with all the rules then?
Wow, my God. I spent 1 hour with Max to try to understand the rules. It's a little bit difficult, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly.
Now tell us a little bit about Hublot, because I find it very interesting that you actually don't sponsor someone unless they have worn a Hublot watch before without you even asking. Is that right?
Yeah, that's true. We have this approach with ambassador, which are very different from any other brands. What we want is our ambassador to like the brands, to naturally like it and wear it. So we have a lot of ambassadors like Maradona, Kobe Bryant, that we have one day spot them on a lifestyle magazine, on internet, on social media, wearing our brand, and then we approach the agent, discuss with them, and then of course they were more than happy to collaborate with us. So that's a different approach, but I think it's a natural approach, and that's how it should be today, ambassador endorsement. Yeah.
So you got the likes of also Floyd Mayweather, Usain Bolt wearing Hublot watches before you even approach them.
That's very true. That's very true. You know, today you can follow celebrities on social media, so you can see the way they live their life, you can see the way what do they wear, what do they dress, and we see Mayweather, we see Kobe Bryant, we see Maradona wearing Hublot. We were like, we have to walk with them. If they like Hublot, let's do something together.
Do you know I've bought a Hublot watch?
Sorry?
I've bought a Hublot to the Hong Kong Sixers.
First of all, Hublot entered the cricket 2 years ago. We sponsored the World Cup of Cricket because, you know, cricket is actually a game that is played by millions of people, is watched by millions of people. Of course, it's a very niche sport, but in India is the most popular sport. In Australia is one of the most popular sports. So a lot of people are watching cricket, and we believe that there is something to do in that sports field. And Hong Kong used to be a British colony. There are a lot of people that enjoy cricket. So we were like, let's do something, and let's be in that field in Hong Kong. So yeah, I can see that we were right to enter that sports, and very happy for the first time to have Hublot on the cricket field in Hong Kong.
And are you impressed so far? You're going to be back next year?
Absolutely, absolutely. I see a long-term partnership. We want to be part of the development of the sports. We want to make the sport exciting. You know, sports is all about the show. Sports has to be a show. And we want to make cricket like a show, interesting for people, even like me, that does not understand the rules, to attending, having a fun time, and seeing players playing at their best.
Yeah. Well, we're certainly glad that Hublot are a part of the Hong Kong Sixers. Enjoy the cricket.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Bye.
Merci beaucoup, Catherine and Monsieur. You have to love that French accent. Even in the middle of a cricket ground, it just sounds so romantic. Uwais?
It does, but I'm not sure about your accent here, Gautam. But yeah, look, it's a great support. It's a great sponsorship for the sport, and long may it continue. We've got Bangladesh against Australia coming up shortly, and we have 2 new commentators for that game as well. So we'll see you very shortly. Bye.
So there you have it. The teams, Bangladesh take on Australia. Bangladesh have won the toss and elected to bat. Saif Hasan, the captain, Afif, who's had a decent outing as well. Australia, there you have it. The first delivery coming up. Starts off looking to play an on drive and a pretty handsome one. Gets 4.
Yeah, lovely start to the innings, that. Just a nice straight drive, kept his technique. And Nair, who was the best bowler for Australia in the last game, concedes 4 in his first delivery.
Look at his slow sweep, no connect.
So he's got variation like Narayan, doesn't he? He can bowl the off spinner, the traditional off spinner, but then has a bit of a knuckleball like Narayan that can go the other way, and he bamboozles the batsman with it.
He got plenty of variations there once again. It's like he's running his fingers over the ball, getting a little bit movement off the pitch. Some revs on the ball, that's what you want. Change of pace, different variations. Don't get predictable in this format of the game.
Ashwin has that delivery too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Short and looking to muscle his way away, but pretty high on the bat. But looks to convert that 1 into 2. Good bit of running by these young Bangladesh batsmen. Pretty quiet start for the Bangladesh side. 4 deliveries, just the 6 on board. Just 1 boundary so far. Oh. Once again, looking to hike it over deep mid-wicket, but the top edge coming in favour of Saif, picking up another boundary.
How has it ended up there? I think I can only imagine it's because of the AstroTurf, and there's so much bounce. That ball's managed to fly over the keeper.
Looks to move away on the onside. Effective. Not the prettiest shot in the world, but effective. Gets another boundary. Decent start. 14 on the board. It's been a fantastic day out here, Chris. Take a look at that. Some of the Indian fans enjoying this carnival here. Hong Kong Sixes 2017. This is what it's all about. Out in the sun, having a bit of a dance. I'm sure they're enjoying the batsmen. Not too sure if they're fans of the bowlers being carted away for 6s, I'll tell you that.
Not quite Justin Timberlake there, is it? We'll have to get out there and show him how to do it. What do you reckon, Nikhil?
Not me, Chris. I guess you. We've got to get Chris out on the spectators' park and get him dancing. It's a clever bit of cricket, using the pace. On his second hard, picks up another couple to his name. Bangladesh tally going pretty well. Bangladesh side, this is the 3rd game, and Chris, they have this trend. They start slowly, and come the 3rd over, that's when they look to gain momentum.
Yeah, and interesting Australia here having Nathan Reardon, who you wouldn't say was one of their better bowlers, bowling the 2nd over.
That's a pretty decent delivery. Yeah, it's not bad. As long as you don't concede a boundary or a 6, anything will do.
Well, they've changed it. To be fair to Australia, they're changing their tactics up after they lost their first game, so they're trying to adapt quickly.
And like you said, if Reardon is not a frontline bowler, it gets pretty hard to get the length accurate every single time. He's looking to cart this away. Too long off, but not enough legs in that particular shot. Not enough muscle. That's the first wicket down for the Bangladesh batsman. Saif on his way back to the dugout. Take a look at that. 14 of 7. It was in the zone, but unable to time it.
Well, when that ball went in the air and I saw John Hastings underneath it, I immediately put my house on it. He's got a huge pair of hands, but he almost got under it. I think he actually surprised himself. Really be happy with that. But part-time bowler, any wicket you get's a bonus, isn't it?
You betcha. They'll keep talking about that wicket that they've got. Once again, looking at the Yorker in, but this is much better piece of batting, better timing, better placement. Much needed boundary for the Bangladesh side. The fans enjoying every bit of this Hong Kong Sixes 2017.
I think too the stand out on the side of the ground.
That is it. That is out of here. Say goodbye. Up and over the trees. That's the first 6 of this innings from the Bangladesh side. Take a look at that. Virgin Atlantic maximum. The tally goes to 154.
That's how you play the part-timer, isn't it? You just run down, hit him back over his head.
It's a big hit.
Probably worth 12, that, isn't it?
Yeah. But you only get 12 if you hit the Hublot Big Bang sign, Chris. That's another good, smart piece of cricket. Dancing down, just looking to flick it away for 4. That's a better over for the Bangladesh side. 16.
Oh, I think Australia would be pretty happy for a 16 coming from Nathan Reardon's over.
Take a look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? The Kowloon Cricket Club. Absolutely fantastic. Weather, surrounded by trees, the skyscraper. You have the 3rd floor with the tennis courts. Take a look at that. And in the middle of the skyscrapers, you have the fantastic cricket facilities, the Kowloon Cricket Club. Outside edge. And nearly went for 6, did it? Careful, boys. We've got a fellow commentator there, Catherine. Take a look at this. Where did that end up? Did that go all the way for 6? There it is, yes!
Oh! Tackled the... I don't know about that.
That's good to see.
Well, Kowloon Cricket Club coach Charlie Burke was in that one. He was looking the other way as well. So Gregory targeting that leg side. Oh, great piece of work there by Seb Gotch. Oh, it's a fantastic piece of fielding because he was so close to the rope. All he could do was tap it back into play.
Take a look at that. That is effort at its best. Great bit of fielding. Full marks for the effort as well. And getting the ball back into play very, very quickly so that they don't steal another single. Wide.
Oh, no.
Wide and 4, so that's 6. Keep that scoreboard ticking.
We got him, didn't we? He did an unbelievable piece of work the previous ball and then just let that one go through between the legs.
It's Chris Yu, your commentator's guys. Once again, looking to get it full, but good use of the wrist there. Flicking away to fine leg. Another boundary to his name. 50. That boundary brings up 50 for the Bangladesh side.
Not ideal bowling here because he's trying to bowl straight. He's trying to keep it tight to the batsman, but almost going too far the leg. And of course, he has no fine leg, so any ball that goes down there is automatically going to be a boundary.
Ooh, looking for the big one there. Not keeping his eye on the ball. Missing it completely. Rare dot ball. Oh, that's good cricket. That is absolutely fantastic cricket. Being smart about it, using the pace of the bowler, not trying to just bludgeon everything away, but getting the important boundary in.
Yeah, and a good over. 23 off Gregory's over. And Bangladesh now 54 for 1.
Good over. Yes, 23. This is the time where Bangladesh normally looks to gain momentum, get in some big overs. They need to get about 95, 96. They're a decent side when it comes to bowling.
Look at that, couple of Australian fans. Oh, he's got a Steve Smith shirt on that too. We know who his favourite player is, but look at that stand now in the shade. That's the place to be, isn't it?
That's it, up and over and into the stands. That's another big 6. 156, and I bet you we're going to way go past 200. The Virgin Atlantic 6 meter keeping count. Good start to the 4th over. First ball going for 6. Oh, there. Look at the bounce there. That's the Ashes turf.
Well, I think that's why Pakistan have been so good, isn't it? Because they've run in and actually hit the wicket on this AstroTurf and got more bounce than was predicted. But when you try and do these slower balls and off-pace deliveries, the batsmen seem to be holding them, particularly these small square boundaries. Oh. Is that a drop catch there, Nikhil?
Well, don't be too harsh on the bowler. He's probably trying to save himself the way the batsmen have been playing all day long. Take a look at this. Just the toe end of the bat.
No, he was...
great effort.
On the half volley. Yeah, probably saved a few runs too, didn't he?
Yeah, got a hand to it. Saved a couple of runs for his side.
Oh.
Not where he intended it to be, but nevertheless gets a boundary.
Wow. There's not much forgiveness here for the bowlers, is there?
Not at all. Take a look at this. Full ball and looking to carve it towards extra cover. Gets an outside edge. And 4 runs in the third man region.
Oof. And that's just muscled through mid-wicket. It's a strong shot, that. 1 bounce, 4. This looks like another good over here for Bangladesh. So Hasan retiring here, 34 off 11. That's a brilliant innings. Look at that strike rate, 309.
Guys, he got 34 and 7 and 8 deliveries. Oleg Islam, the left-hand batsman, walking in, looking to get a momentum, get closer to that 3-figure mark for his team. Bangladesh can go out there and defend. Looking for the Yorker, not quite there, and up and over the man standing at deep mid-wicket. Another 6 for Bangladesh.
Well, 157 sixes now for this tournament, and consecutive overs over 20 here for Bangladesh.
There you have it. The most important people, you'd say, the kingmakers or the tournament makers, hard-working behind the scenes, security, the tournament officials, making sure everything goes right. And for all the fans, the cricketers, the competitive teams that come, they come out and enjoy themselves and enjoy every single moment of the Hong Kong Sixes and enjoy this beautiful city.
And what a day it's been. I was lucky enough to walk down into the sponsors' tent earlier.
Full ball, but not been able to time and place just the one.
And the people were having a great time down there. Sitting back, enjoying the hospitality, but enjoying this experience. And it's so great to have it back. That's Kim Hughes, ex-Test, Australian captain, Claggy Kim Hughes.
Oh, that's a good strike. Straight past the bowler. That's what you need. A couple more of those, and Bangladesh well away, getting closer to that 3-figure mark. Take a look at that. That is time. That's a good cricket shot. That's what you want to see. Looking to play towards cover, but not been able to time because of the change of pace. Hastings mixing up his deliveries. There you have it. People enjoying in that hospitality tent that you were talking about, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I know why you just keep running away to the hospitality tent in between your commentary stints. That's a better looking shot. 1 bounce into the fence, sweeper cover. Well, most to 85.
Nikhil, it's why we're all here, isn't it? To enjoy this experience. What a unique experience too, isn't it?
I'll tell you, it is a fantastic experience just being out here. It was incredible when you got the opportunity to go out there and play, showcase your talent. Top edge. Does the wicket keeper come into play? Yes, he does. Saves a couple of runs for a side. Just the 2.
It's a pretty decent over here by John Hastings. The last ball coming up. Australia probably relatively happy here, aren't they? I think we kind of worked out that the 100 was really the total the team batting first should be aiming for.
Yep, they'll be pretty happy keeping them down to 87 or possibly A 93 until unless an extra delivery is bowled. No, but that's a good delivery. Looking for the second. Takes on the fielder, but in vain. Not out.
A double play.
Yeah, I guess they had to go for it. It was the last delivery. Bangladesh make it to 88. I guess Australia will be pretty happy with that effort in terms of bowling. And take a look at that effort. Great bit of fielding there. Throw right on top of the stumps. That's what you want,
isn't it? Well, they've given themselves a chance, Bangladesh. You've got to remember that it is actually the under-19 players that they've brought along here. So probably not a lot of experience at this tournament, I would have thought. But and they're going up against the Australians. But we look at this Bangladesh batting lineup, led by Hasan at the top there, 34 off 11. That was a fantastic innings. But a couple of very good contributions there from the two Islams, 22 and 11 respectively.
And they got to 88 because of a good bowling performance by Australia. Take a look at Nair, 14 off that over. Then Hastings towards the end also just conceding 13. So, you know, it's been a pretty decent outing. And there you have it. Stands getting up, filled up pretty quickly. Next game coming up for you guys, it's the MCC versus Pakistan, and the all-important toss. The two skippers with Gautam Bhimani.
Yes, indeed. I do have SP and ST with me, Samit Patel and Sohail Tanveer. Sohail Tanveer has the coin. Give it a flip.
For any Android.
Heads was the call, and it's a tail. So, Sohail Tanveer, you won the toss. What's it going to be?
We're going to bowl first.
You're going to bowl first. Again, it's been a different approach each time. What has been the learning going forward?
Well, we chase it down easily. I think we have good side who can all the teammates are they can bat, they can bowl. I mean, the idea is because they have strong batting lineup, so we'll try to chase it down against their bowling.
That's what we saw in the last match. You had a decent total to chase.